Caitlin Clark
We're starting early.
has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend.
And she had the gall, the audacity to say no.
What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, and somehow, some way, Caitlin Clark is starting to become the blame of the NBA's downfall, starting with her denial of participating in the NBA All-Star Game. We're about to get into this, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. Fans hold Caitlin Clark responsible after unfortunate NBA All-Star news. Okay, guys, so we know that last year's NBA's All-Star Weekend, New York Liberty guard Sabrina Ionescu competed with Golden State Warriors sharpshooter Stephen Curry, and it was somewhat of a nice look for the NBA All-Star Game, and that was last year, right? Now we know that there has been a shift of momentum in the WNBA, at least on the upward side, and then you look at the NBA, the viewership is down, the ratings are down, the NBA product is down, and they are very desperate at an attempt to try to save NBA All-Star Weekend and the NBA in general. They are trying to recruit the heavy hitters in the W, which is quite embarrassing in my opinion, because this is the NBA. What do you mean? Like, we've never had these. Under David Stern, the NBA was in great hands. The All-Star Game was something everyone looked forward to. The dunk contest, the three-point contest, and now everything is just mid to mediocre. And it has turned a lot of people sour with a lot of the superstar treatment, the load management, and most importantly, the super teaming that has been deemed and controlled by LeBron James and Clutch Sports. It has turned a lot of people away from the game. It goes on to say, despite the popularity of last year's event, Curry and Ionescu won't be returning to the court for a second edition of the shooting competition this weekend. We weren't able to land on a plan we thought would raise the bar off of last year's special moment. NBA spokesperson Mike Bass said in a statement on Thursday, "We all agreed not to proceed." Back in November, NBA insider Shams said the league was hoping to add Caitlin Clark and Klay Thompson for a 2-vs-2 edition of the event in 2025. Now, if I'm Caitlin Clark, right? If I'm Caitlin Clark, I want nothing to do with the NBA because I understand that I am a product myself. The NBA is trying to use Caitlin Clark to climb out of a hole, to get the viewership up, but the product is just too tarnished. It is just too bad nowadays. And as far as Klay Thompson, why do I want to participate in something like this? I mean, it's not like the Golden State Warriors didn't just deal me away to the Dallas Mavs, which seems like he's found some type of home there. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm Klay Thompson, what am I getting out of this? You know, like, you just got to be realistic, and you have to try to put yourself in these players' shoes. In January, reports revealed that Caitlin Clark turned down a formal invitation to participate in the event. Caitlin Clark will not be an NBA All-Star. This is what her management team said. She wants her first three-point contest to be at WNBA All-Star in Indianapolis this summer. This is why I actually love this for Caitlin Clark, because the NBA has a brand, okay? The W is on the up and coming. She needs to be on the forefront of anything that is a major milestone in the WNBA. Obviously, the NBA has funded the W, but they haven't necessarily just put the W on their back and promoted this or promoted that. So I think that now that they have their Jordan, their Bird, their Magic, for lack of better words, I feel like it's imperative, and I think that it's important for Caitlin Clark to stay in the W and work with what she can. My opinion, the W seems just more challenging. I mean, those women who get paid little, they do more. The men in the NBA get paid more and they do little. Half-ass on defense, shoot threes from all over the place. Load management, scratch on the eye, sitting out a whole month. It's just a joke. You know, like, and I could go down a rabbit hole of things to complain about with the NBA. But what do you see? As much as we clown Angel Reese for her putback rebounds, at least she's trying. At least she's committed. At least she'll hard foul. At least she'll give body language. At least it's traditional rivalries. What the NBA used to be like, it's nothing like that anymore. So it's more drama. It's more entertainment that is better for viewership than the NBA right now. The NBA, everybody wants to wear skirts, paint their nails, and exchange jerseys. I'm sorry, that's just not going to cut it. But let's get into this clip from the odd couple and the host of the show, Rob Parker, as he always keeps it 100. Let's check it out.
There's one person and one person only who has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend.
Who that?
And that's Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark
We're starting early.
has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend.
Okay.
They invited her to be involved in a shooting contest with Steph, right? And they were going to make this nice thing go and give people something to watch. She is television ratings gold, right? Everything she's in, reason to watch any of the festivities this weekend. They got a no-name slam dunk contest. They got 4 all-star teams with people who aren't even all-stars playing, the younger people, the people they picked up off.
I mean, my goodness, this guy is definitely hitting the nail on the head with this. I mean, just think about everything he's starting off with. I mean, a no-name dunk contest is insane with all these high-paid, high-flying superstars that we have in the league. That is crazy. All-star game where people really aren't all-stars. I don't need, at this point, if I'm a LeBron James, Kevin Durant, I'm just like, what's the point of this? Just to put on my resume, I'm a 20-time NBA All-Star selection or a 15-time NBA All-Star selection. Like, that is, I mean, if you look at the rules, right? You look at the rules of the NBA, it's actually preserved for players to be less injured. And these players are always nicked up. These players are always injured. This load management is out of control. He's absolutely right. Caitlin Clark is viewership gold. They know that. You don't think that she knows that? So if I'm going to put anything on my back, it has to be my product first. Caitlin Clark has to serve the W first. She has to put the W on the map. And she'll forever live in immortality, just like Michael Jordan. It is what it is. Michael Jordan and all those greats who helped pave the way in the NBA, she's going to be that for the W.
It's like the international, I don't even know, right? So they have all these things, all these freaking gimmicks that the NBA has turned into. And she had the gall, the audacity to say no.
Can you blame her? Can you blame Caitlin Clark? She knows her worth, bro. She knows her worth, and she knows that serving the NBA is beneath her. That's how bad the NBA has gotten. I mean, you would think that someone would be hype off their feet to be around these greats, KDs, LeBron, the young guys on the up and coming, the Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, all these guys, Jason Tatum, all these guys. She turned all of that down to focus on what's more important to her, what's a priority to her, and I have no problem with that. None whatsoever.
How can she say no when the WNBA wouldn't even be around if it wasn't for the NBA? They have subsidized that league forever. Ratings this year, right? Guess how much money the WNBA lost this past year? $50 million, even with Caitlin Clark and her numbers. So the least she could have done was done a solid for her brothers in the NBA. They aren't earning their keep. Let's just be honest. I'm being honest. The least she could have done was take part in that. And she has ruined NBA All-Star Weekend for me. I'm not watching 1 minute because of Kate Clark.
I gotta be honest. Rob Parker is on fire. On fire. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It wouldn't have. I don't care if Caitlin Clark did play in the NBA All-Star Weekend. Because I just have no respect for the NBA. I have no respect for Adam Silver, LeBron James. I wasn't going to watch it anyway. I mean, truthfully, I did watch the WNBA All-Star game. It was quite entertaining. I will admit that. But I can't agree with Rob Parker where he's like, the least she could have done was support her brothers. No. Because what is that going to do for her? Right now, Caitlin Clark has to be selfish with her name, image, and likeness. I'm sorry. She has to be selfish with her career, her resume, what she's working towards, and she has to be patient. I think that Kelly Clark probably wants to jump the bit at all of this stuff, but she probably has a strategic marketing team, a financial planner, or a marketing planner, the whole 9 yards, guys, where they have to be able to see things 10 to 15 years ahead of where she is now. And though it may come off as disrespectful to the viewers or the fans, you have to understand her legacy and what she's trying to do. And at the end of the day, that would be controversial. Like you'll hear all these things is why you letting the white girl be the only one that should make or break the All-Star weekend? Why does the white girl get to do this? Why does the white girl get to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, Kelly Clark is just like, you know what? Screw it. Let me just be alone. Let me just work on my stuff. And like I said, guys, like the NBA, they failed themselves. The NBA has its own work to do, starting with Adam Silver. And if Adam Silver thinks that if Adam Silver isn't aware, this is just the beginning. I do believe that they have to make significant changes in a lot of places for the NBA to be great again. So you guys let me know what y'all think. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thumbs up, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.